So at this water runoff reservoir that the city builds occasionally, they allow cattails and other native species in the area grow. And right now the cattails are at a good harvestable state for using their leaves. Oh, and there's a monarch. If I can track it with the phone. I don't know if you can see that. But yay, monarch. Butterfly. At any rate, the leaves of the cattail are really tall right now, and they're just perfect for harvesting, for making mats, and basketry, and cordage, and other weaving products. And again, this is July, mid-July, and the cattails have just gotten done pollinating. And I'll give some close-ups of that in just a second. But right now, what I wanted to focus on, and while we have a monarch flying around, and I'm probably in its way, is we've got older milkweed right here. So this is older milkweed with another pollinator buzzing around. I don't know what kind of bug that is, but this is a cool looking beetle. And the flowers right here, there's these clusters here. You know, my understanding is that they're edible. I've never tried them, but just so that you can see what milkweed looks like, another beetle. You can see what milkweed looks like when it's flowering. Pretty soon these are going to go to seed, and they're going to create seed pods that are edible, which are very good. And I really like the seed pods, the inside of the seed pods. Milkweed silk is actually really tasty. There's a cool recipe that I have on my website that I have eaten and have made, and it's really good. It's almost like string cheese or mozzarella cheese. So hopefully soon I'll be able to show you what those look like. So again, we've got milkweed flowers here, which grow in these nice cool little clusters, and a purple. And we're just catching them just kind of at the end. They were in more full bloom about a week ago, but they're still sprouting. There's some young buds right here, and this is Asclepias syriaca, so a common milkweed. And this is what the more mature plant looks like. Okay, what we have here is flowers for, this is Monarda Fistulosa, or wild bergamot. And this is what the mature plant looks like. And it has, or is going into flower. They're very, very pretty flowers. Let me just tap that there, see if we can get it in focus. Yeah, so that's a very pretty flower for this type of plant. And again, this plant is a type of I believe it belongs to the mint family. And the leaves are very, very pungent. I mean, in both smell and taste. As a spice, as a wild spice, it's very similar in taste and flavor to oregano. It also has some medicinal properties. I believe it's an expectorant, meaning it makes you cough up phlegm. It stops cough or congestion, as I just cleared my throat. So this is what the flower looks like. Again, we're in July now, and a lot of things in the summer go to flower or to fruit. So there's wild raspberries about. And I'm wondering what the mulberries will be at right about now, but there's lots of mulberry plants around in my region. I've seen a lot of crab apples as well in people's yards. So with this a lot of rain that we've been having, it's the plants are really, really having a good time, and it looks like it. And you can see, hopefully you can see on the landscape to help identify. You know, there's cattail out there. There is wild bergamot, and there is milkweed. So that's kind of one of the things. Instead of seeing a wall of green, you see more the individual plants themselves, and you'll know what resources there are, whether the plant is edible, whether it's medicinal, or whether it's utilitarian, meaning it provides some sort of product or resource that can be used, like fibers for cordage or leaves for weaving in mats, or all three. So, and those birds you hear in the background calling, those are red-winged blackbirds, and apparently it sounds like they're communicating to one another. So this is wild bergamot, and this is its flower. Alright, and this is a bumblebee on the flower of wild bergamot. And this is what bergamot looks like when it's really fully bloomed. It's a really pretty plant, really pretty flowers. This is the whole stalk, and this is what it looks like on the landscape. And see if you can spot it out as I pan over to the left.